There's so much crap on Facebook. You know, I have not checked my email in a while. Let's do that. What I really dig about this particular filming spot is the fact that you can see the glare on my glasses. Hi! So after that introduction, you're probably thinking, this is going to be a video of Kendra screaming about the YouTube thing, and no, not exactly. I might be screaming some. I probably shouldn't because it's bad for my voice, but I'm probably going to end up screaming just because that's what I do. But the screaming has more to do with the fact that I'm not upset about this whole YouTube thing where I'm not making money off of it, although it would be really nice if I could make money off of it, but you know, it's not why I'm here. Wow, Kendra, actually getting straight to the point in one of your videos. Bravo! But I mean, it's true, it's not why I'm here. I was never in it to like get rich and famous, although that would be a nice perk. Just saying, if anyone wants to just give me all kinds of money and make me famous, I'm down with that, but that's not why I'm here. Why am I here? Because making videos is fun, and I like doing it. That's it. Sorry my answer isn't fabulous enough for you. I say with this, there, now I'm fabulous. My makeup looks ridiculous today. Okay, we're just gonna do some of this. Okay, so I guess we can just end the video here, seeing as we've already gotten to the main point. No, actually, let's talk some more about why I do this, why I find it fun. I don't know. I find it fun. There's not really a reason why I find it fun, but we can talk more about like how I got into this whole thing. So let's, story time. So it all started when I was quite a bit younger. I don't know how old I was, but I was little. One of those soul-sucking demon creature living beings that came out of my mom's. Okay, you can stop there. Most people know what a kid is. And I went to church camp. Camp was like a week-long thing, and throughout the week, we were working on these different little skits that they put on at the end of the week. And I thought that this was great. I went home to my parents and I started performing my own little skits. My mom was actually telling me the other day about one that I did about patience, where I pretty much just stood there for several moments. I mean, they learned about patience, just waiting for me to do something. So then flash forward to like my pre-teen years, I don't know, 11, 12 years old. I get this really fancy iPod. It's like that touchscreen iPod 4th generation fancy thing. It had a little camera attachment on it, and that was awesome. I've never been a huge selfie person, even though the majority of the photography that I do is selfies. Let's just pass over that fact. I've never been that big of a selfie person, so I wasn't really sure what to do about this camera thing until I started writing my own novel, which was pretty much all the creatures that you would expect to find in fantasy and sci-fi combined into one universe with a really crappy love story. But I was working on this novel, and while I was working on it, I was picturing it in my head, and so I decided, hey, you know what, I have a couple of friends. Let's just get them all together and let's just put this video together as a movie and let's just make this thing happen. So here I am with this little 4th generation iPod Touch thing. And I'm recording everything vertically, not horizontally like a normal person would. I think there might have been a few scenes I got filmed horizontally, but the majority of the stuff that I did the camera work for was, so I think I still have the footage for that somewhere, and everything about it is awful. Here's part of the issue. I thought that I was so much better at all of the stuff than I really was. I remember in particular this one scene where I wanted to have like this airplane crash in the background while I'm just walking along the street, and it's like, I don't know how to do that, but I guess I'll figure out how to do that in Windows Movie Maker of all things. So I ended up moving away before we came anywhere close to having anything worthwhile. Not that we ever would have had anything worthwhile, but anything that I would have at that point in time have considered worthwhile, I guess. For a while there, I sat there in Windows Movie Maker just kind of throwing together weird little trailers and stuff for this movie that would never actually come to fruition. I discovered two things at pretty much the same time. First, I discovered YouTubers in general. I actually remember the first YouTuber I ever watched, Christine with Pullin' Bananas. The other thing, the second thing that I discovered at the same time-ish, was that I could post videos on Facebook. And so that's what I started doing. So if you've ever been on Facebook, you probably know those like this, and I will tell you what I like about you and my favorite memory of you and whatever. My first few videos were pretty much that. I just sort of picked a few really close friends of mine and just like, this is what my favorite memory of us together is and stuff. And some of my friends never actually watched those videos, so that's fantastic. Then flash forward like a year or two and I'm talking to this dude and he's like, hey, you know, you do this It's exactly how he said it too. Exactly. Word for word. What he actually said was something along the lines of, hey, you make these videos, why don't you post them on YouTube? And I'm like, hey, you know, that's actually an interesting idea, but here's the thing, my parents won't let me get on YouTube with my real name. Me being an idiot, not realizing that, hey, on the internet I can be anyone I want to be, yo. So he recommends to me, hey, why don't you just use a fake name? Huh. So the story I was working on at the time, the main character's name was Aaron Sevilla Wilson. Incidentally, the same initials as my current boyfriend and also the first boy I ever had a crush on. I just decided, you know what? Let's just go with that name. So I started up a channel and that's how we got started here. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with this face and this voice for however long this video is. I have not edited it yet. Right now I've been recording for far too long for the length of this video, so I'm just gonna go and you have a wonderful day. Okay, bye-bye.